footage. And it's what Walt had in the back of his trunk.
There's no doubt that it's some seriously heavy artillery. But is it so powerful
This is the heaviest gun I've ever held.
You'll feel it push back.
that securing it on Walt's homemade mount is a mission impossible?
Let's do it.
To find out, Adam's starting slow by not going full auto.
Safety is off. All right, firing in 3, 2, 1. Woo! That was cool. I just fired 45 rounds from the M60. And frankly, it doesn't have as much recoil as I thought it would, but it is a heavy piece of machinery, and there is a lot of movement. The gun mount in the back of our car is going to have to withstand a lot of shaking, and not just for accuracy, but also for general safety.
With less push than predicted, Walt's plan may have potential. But will that change when the gun's cranked to the max?
All right. Okay, here we go. Wow. Holding on to that M60 while it's firing a continuous stream of bullets is, well, it's kind of like trying to throttle a full-size and very angry snake, which, by the way, I've done. It does push back in line with the gun a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's quite a nice machine.
It's so far so good. But to copy the clip more closely, the guys are next adding a target.
Nailed it.
And that's not all.
Okay, here we go.
Because this time, Jamie's going to be firing 200 rounds with the gun secured on a tabletop tripod.
3, 2, 1.
Firing at its maximum capacity, the bullets leave the barrel at a rate of 9 per second. But thanks to the gun's weight and engineering, the recoil, especially when shot from a tripod, is surprisingly slight. Meaning that firing it from a homemade mount might not be Hollywood hijinks.
I think you'd be hurting.
Still to come.
Hey!
The guys go big or go home.
Boom.
And a special guest joins the Breaking Bad blowout.
That is the real deal.
Vince Gilligan, the creator of Breaking Bad. Can we talk business?
In Breaking Bad's grand finale, Walter White ended things with a bang. But would his rig really have rocked? To find out, it's time for the Mythbusters to make their own deadly device.
All right, so we've got to set up the meanest practical joke ever.
So let's see what we got here. Okay, so I noticed a couple of things. One is that it looks like the base of this thing is...
Oh, that's a chair base.
Yeah, that's like this thing.
Okay, so if that's a chair base, I'm going to write this down. I'm guessing that's the main pivot for the gun at its balance point.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a garage door opener.
Well, wait a second, and look at, on this one, it looks like he's used a wrench.
Oh, as a pivot arm.
Yeah.
Okay, so a wrench as a pivot arm. This is hilarious. Now there's the question of the key fob. There's 3 things that happen when he hits the key fob, which is 1, the trunk pops open.
Yeah.
And then there's the reciprocating action. The gun starts sweeping.